from my music. It changes my mood, it makes me feel good when I need to feel good, so hopefully my art can do the same. When I wake up in the morning every day, I try to like set myself up with a beat, so I feel like I can flow on that beat all day and be on a good vibe. So I want to produce something that somebody can see, say in the morning or any part of the day, and like just vibe off that, and just use that to like remind them that shit is like, shit's beautiful, shit's alright, you know? Sanchez Jr. I grew up in Westfield, Mass. And I'm a printmaker / designer. I do fine art and consumer art, but I'm trying to merge the two. I feel like a lot of people are deprived of fine art that should see fine art, including myself when I was young. Now that I have the opportunity to share that with other people, I know I want to do it. I'm going to try to use what I've learned in school, just knowledge about fine art, and then introduce that to the new medium or the new object like t-shirts or clothing, or and try to change what's going on in that culture right now. The first time I made a drawing, like third grade, like a really like conceptual drawing. When I was younger, I used to copy all my cartoon books, or coloring books, or computer or like video games. Try to reproduce those by like just freehand, but take those characters and then put them into scenes, like conceptual images. And that's where I honed my skills in drawing, and then just continued with that. I didn't even really think that during high school I was going to be an artist or try to pursue that as a career. Actually, an old girlfriend of mine said go to college for it because she thought I was really good at it. Like, listened to her, and then I realized I really enjoyed doing it. And I got introduced to the festival life from a friend of mine, and then the two, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? For real. Festival life? Well, it's a totally different culture. It's its own culture, its own subculture. Someone who likes and enjoys going to multiple festivals during the summer would consider being involved in a sort of festival life, I guess. But I guess saying festival life is pretty broad. Like, I don't know. There's so many people out there trying to express themselves and paint and sell their art and show their art and be artistic, and music is another form of art, and that's surrounded by all the graphics that are involved in the promotion of it, and the posters, which is a big part of what I do too, and all the people there who themselves create all this art to bring to a place of art. I don't know, it's just, it meshes so well, and it's full of people who are willing to accept that kind of thing and willing to look at it. And even if nobody buys it, I'm not making money, people will definitely appreciate it and have input, enjoy it just as much as I do. My first festival was Camp Bisco 7. I was introduced to it by a friend of mine named Adam. We were going out and stuff, and he told me that I should come and experience this like 3-day music festival where I'd be able to like dance and hang out, and there'd be tons of art and things to do. So I decided to go with him. It was amazing. There was just so many people, and so many people creating art, and the music was something I'd never heard before. That was 2008? Yeah, I was like 22 years old. The actual feeling that changed me, it just felt like nobody judged you, like, for what you were. And I feel like I grew up in a town where everything was so judgmental, and it was about how much money you had. Just to be able to go to a place where you could wear like, underwear on your head and flashy like glasses and belt that says like the crazy, I don't know, you know, just wear the craziest shit, roll around in the dirt, and nobody even questions you. They're just like, I hope you're having fun, nice to know you. Or like, hopefully I get to know you. I don't know. Everybody's just so kind, and if anybody ever doesn't, they should just have the chance to experience that. Go to a festival. Before I make any piece, I try to think of like what funny meanings could come from Papa Dosey, like an old guy who pops doses. or whatever, which is LSD, or actually that's exactly what I thought about right when I heard it. But I just actually subconsciously just think of the image in my head and it just comes out. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. Everything just comes subconsciously right out me. I'm really able to rework some things. A lot of people's input, they're showing me faces. They're just imagery that I didn't even know that I had drawn. And I guess the faces mean something deep. Mostly just a therapeutic release of stress. Some things in art are definitely from feeling inner connection with myself that comes out. I'll draw something and it'll totally, like this first image was totally different than what it came out to be. But because of everybody's input, all my copies, like I've done probably like 20 rough drafts of it, it turned into this. I start with a final draft, rough draft kinda. I don't do any sketches. It's not traditional style drawing. It's the style I flow with. Good art to me, I guess people who consider visual conception abstract things, three-dimensionality, you can like splatter some colors on the canvas and do all that. If you could make it seem, if you could touch it, you know it's real, you have to make it interesting. It feels stress-free, I guess. To make a piece is like a release. It's kind of like a drug if you've ever used a drug that you really enjoy. It's like being able to be free from anything that might hold you back from being yourself, you know? And I can express myself, whether it be in the line or the color that I use, whether it be it's actually better for somebody else because then I get the extra feeling of feeling good that I actually produced something that somebody is going to appreciate. I mean, I like making stuff for myself, but I rarely do that because I like helping other people so much.